Well, now we are into a couple of weeks into lockdown because of the coronavirus. The stay at home is more prevalent in most of the country now. There are 11 states that are holding out. Georgia recently came on. The governor of Georgia said that, oh, I didn't know that if you were asymptomatic, you could infect people, even though he's a doctor, right? And he lives right around the corner from the CDC. Like he has to drive past it. So now we're not even telling good lies. We're just lying, and it doesn't even matter how. No thought into it. I didn't even know you could be asymptomatic. Everybody knew that, and the fact that you didn't, either that you're negligent or a liar, and one is worse than the other. But I'll say this: it is particularly telling that there are people in the country who are finally starting to get the fact that the only thing that we know can blunt this disease or mitigate this disease is social distancing. Now, we know that, right? But imagine if you're told to stay home and you're homeless. Imagine if you're told to stay home and you are hungry. Imagine if you're told to stay home and the person that you with beats you every day. If we are all in this together, why do some together look so much different than others? If we are all in this together, why are some people doing what they can to save lives and some people doing what they can to save careers? Stay at home is taking place, is prevalent around most of the country. There are 11 states where it isn't. Alabama, Governor Ivey. Arkansas, Governor Hutchinson. Iowa, Governor Reynolds. Missouri, Governor Parsons. Nebraska, Governor Ricketts. North Dakota, Governor Burgum. Oklahoma, Governor Stitt. South Carolina, Governor McMaster. South Dakota, Governor Noem. Texas, Governor Abbott. Utah, Governor Hebert. Wyoming, Governor Gordon. What do all these governors have in common? They are all Republicans. They are all Republicans. Now, these are the people right now who take a government check. Like, it's amazing that so many people in our government that are elected officials take a government check, but are all and very rarely go to work, but are always worried about the government wasting money. There are some people who are saving lives. You've heard all kinds of stuff. Well, this got so bad because the impeachment distracted us. It didn't distract four senators from selling stocks and making money. It didn't stop the president from going to several rallies and playing several rounds of golf. It doesn't stop Fox News from lying. Journalists around the country and journalism teachers have said that the misinformation at Fox News is a threat to the American population. The misinformation from Fox News is a threat to the American. Is a threat to Fox's audience. I say Fox's audience is a threat to America. Those people who believe that, those people who are with no fact, no rhyme, no reason, will spout things that they're heard on, and I hope that they do sue them. I'm a huge proponent of freedom of speech, but this is the equivalent of yelling fire in a crowded room. There are people who are determined to keep this country moving forward, keep this country as safe as possible, keep this country viable, and there are people who want to stand in the way. And I suggest that you remember those people in November. There are 11 people who, despite all the evidence, despite the fact that we're the number one country with new cases in the country. South Korea got it the exact same day we did, and we're going to be at 10,000 before next week is over, and they were at a little over 158. Don't tell me it's because we're so much bigger. It is because they did it better. They were smarter. We have dummies who are deciding right now that they're weighing their options. Look, in Florida, he said something dumb. You hired these people for all the wrong reason, and now everybody's suffering for them. Because even if you shut your state down and one of these nitwits from these places go to your state, it starts all over again. Remember who cares about you and who does not. Now, I'm not saying it's not politically expedient, but there are 11 people right now who are deciding that they don't care what happens anywhere else. They're going to be a detriment to this country, and you should remember that. That's a little note from the GED section. We got the Jazz Report coming up in 15 minutes. It's the D.L. Hughley Show.